Today we have Steve here. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, and his 2021 Explorer ST. Stay tuned for a full video because we're going to be going over Steve's impressions on all the parts that are out of this thing. Check it out. So how do you like the Explorer?
The Explorer's great. It's such an all-rounder, 6 seats, big trunk,
Yeah.
plenty of power, handles like a dream, reliability.
Yeah.
And now with some, improvements, it's even better.
So tell me a little bit about like your passion for Ford, your passion for Explorers. You said you used to have a Mustang before, so tell me a little bit about that.
Moved to the US 5 years ago. Previously, I'd owned a lot of German vehicles. Wanted to obviously buy something American. Got myself my first Mustang.
Nice.
It was a Roush, 2005 Roush convertible Mustang. Drove the hell out of it for 2 years or so. Got to a point where we, me and my wife were just going to start a family, and we were exploring the options of, SUVs and so on and so forth. And I'd always had a soft spot for the Explorer ST when it was first launched in 2020. In the meantime, I did purchase a 2018 Roush F-150.
Okay.
Sold the Mustang.
Okay.
Started a family. Went to test drive an Explorer ST. And it was one of them, once I drove it, I just, I never wanted to get out of it. Yeah, the rest is history. Bought this in May 2022 and left it stock for a little while.
That didn't last long.
No. Yeah, so we've got AFE, GT Momentum, correction.
Pro 5R.
Pro
Momentum
5R.
GT Pro 5R.
It's a bit of a mouthful. Intake system, paired with SCT tune, thermal R&D 2.5-inch exhaust.
Right.
Steeda intercooler.
Yeah, don't forget that. That's important.
Also running Steeda lowering springs.
Right.
Front and rear sway bars.
Right, and the front sway bar is new. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Yeah. The model list is growing, slowly but surely. But it really has just transformed, this vehicle. The power is just linear,
Oh my gosh. And the all-wheel drive, it's on demand.
It's so capable. You're not compromised on liability either, reliability. So.
Yeah, and you would think with such a small displacement motor and it being twin turbo and high boost, it would be a little bit more high strung, and it is, but Ford built it right. These things, they haunch down and go.
Yeah, they do. I mean, for us, the family, you got 6 seats, you got a big trunk, plenty of space for the dog, and cooled seats, heated seats, all while getting a butt massage. You can't complain, right?
Let's start with the intake. You added the AFE Momentum GT Pro 5R cold air intake kit.
Correct. Yeah.
You already have the tune. You already have the intercooler. So tell me a little bit about what you think of this thing. Maybe we need to punch it a little bit at some point here to get a good feel.
Just trying to get through these roadworks a little. I don't want to get a ticket.
Perfect. We got a stoplight.
There we go.
There you go.
So no, it's it definitely feels a lot more responsive after the intake. And you also do hear a little more induction noise. Yeah.
I heard a little bit more just now too.
Yeah, well, we'll get on it in a second and really see. But I know it just increases the airflow and really complements, the Steeda intercooler along with the SCT tune.
This thing freaking rolls.
Yeah, it screams. It's enjoyable. It really is. It can't help but just make you smile.
Oh my
makes
gosh,
you grin like a little kid. And it's so unassuming. That's one thing as well about the Explorer ST is that you didn't know your cars. It just looks like a bog standard, maybe Explorer, family guy going about his business. And you get to a stoplight, someone wants a little play, you know, you can't help yourself but plant that right foot and you leave them behind, you know.
And people are doing crazy things with these Explorers lately, like mixing fuels and going into ethanol mixtures, and like they're dragging TRXs, and like it's crazy to see what these things are capable of.
Some of them are running in the, you know, towards the 10-second quarter miles. It's like, it's unbelievable. Whether we'll take this one to that level is yet to be seen, but you know, I'm big on obviously reliability.
Of course.
You know, I want to make sure that it remains drivable, you know, and usable at the same time, because you know, like I say, this is our main family vehicle. But you can't help yourself but have a little bit of power at the same time. And with the 10-speed, it's just like so fluent. You know.
My gosh.
So in sport mode, like right now, it's, you know, it's holding on to the revs.
Yeah.
You know, if you're in normal mode or, you know, eco mode, if you're that way inclined, it's a lot more civilized and quiet.
Now, out of curiosity, when you stay out of it, which I know is tough to do, with the tune and the intercooler and all the additional efficiency added, have you seen an increase in gas mileage?
Yeah, so obviously dependent on your right foot.
Yep.
You know, I can average anywhere from, you know, 20 to 24 miles per gallon.
Not bad.
Not gonna lie, I'm usually averaging 18 to 20.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's just, but you don't buy a vehicle like this really for the economy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it just ticks every box. That's what's amazing about this platform. You know, is that, you know, it just does everything that you need.
I'm so happy they went to a rear-wheel drive platform on the Explorer. Because the previous 11 to 19 Explorer, it drove well. It did everything pretty darn well, especially the Sport. Mm-hmm. But when they moved to a rear-wheel drive platform, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely, you can definitely feel that it's rear-wheel drive bias, mm-hmm. and I think that helps, especially when you're launching it.
Right.
Onto that control bar, it definitely feels more planted. Mm-hmm. You know, it turns in better, and it really just, you know, it just seems to just handle, you know, the speed in the corner just a little better. Mm-hmm. And I think it complements that rear sway bar, you know. Awesome.
You'll definitely feel, with a front sway bar, you'll definitely feel it more often in the steering wheel.
Right.
You feel a little bit more precise turning as you throw it into a corner.
I also like the, you know, the flexibility of being able to adjust it, you know, so eventually, you know, I may do autocross with this, or, you know, take it on the track. And I like the, you know, the concept of being able to make them adjustments depending on the vehicle's behavior.
Exactly.
Depending on what's happening. So, all right, cool. So we've got it in sport mode.
Well, hold up. We got to do the draggy.
Okay, let's do it. Advanced track off. So it ran a 4.76 with the intercooler previously.
Okay.
And that was, so 4.76 with Steeda intercooler. It had the lowering springs and the rear sway bar.
Yep.
So now we've got the
exhaust,
and then the AFE Momentum GT Pro 5R intake.
Yep.
And the front Steeda front sway bar.
Which really won't do much for straight line.
Not for launching really, but.
So, admittedly, we ran that 4.76 with one less person in the car. So we'll see.
With Chris driving.
Yeah, we'll see what that looks like. But
right.
Let me get it set up here. Ready when you are.
All right.
Here in park.
My bad.
It's all good. Been there before. All right.
I was just testing you.
It's like,
I knew it was in
that
park.
torque converter spun up real quick.
All right.
See what we got.
I can do better. I don't think I brought it up to boost enough. I'm going to say 5.2.
It didn't take.
Must have been a 3.4.
All that buildup. All that buildup for nothing. There we go. Well, having additional body in the car does not help. 5.07. Between that
was a bad launch. I can do better.
Well, I felt the tires slipping a little bit, But at the end of the day, the DA is 2,004 feet.
Okay.
In comparison to the last time we ran this, in that 4.76, the DA was 1147. So you got another 1,000 feet of DA working against you.
Okay. We'll do one more. Ah, lane slip.
5.27.
You know, clearly I'm doing something wrong.
Like I said, you do have the air working against you. Come on, push it a little bit. You got the front sway bar. Come on, there you go. That does feel better.
Yeah, it definitely.
All-wheel drive.
It helps.
I don't think we're gonna beat the 476. We don't have a different tune in it, and we got 1,000 feet working against us. I don't think.
Well, I've got to try and get close to it. Maybe I'll do one more.
Okay. Getting tire slip in the back. 471.
Yeah!
Yeah! All right. You're defying physics right there.
There we go. That was a lot better. You felt, I don't know, I got it to boost a little bit better, and you definitely felt the back.
Heck yeah.
But let's see what this sway bar can do.
It does. It's gripping good. A lot flatter.
Yeah, this is good.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Comment below and let us know what you think Steve should be doing next on his Explorer ST. He's already got a ton done, but obviously we won't stop here. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe button, the notification bell, and don't forget the most important thing.
Speed matters. Is that good?